Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. If you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Date. This one a 26mm case size, released in the late 90s, I believe, based on the serial for this specific model. This one, kind of an interesting watch. I'll be going into all the details here. The case, the bezel, dial, the crown functions, as well as the movement and the bracelet. And I'll be giving you my thoughts on these throughout this video. So starting off with the case, we have 26mm from finger to thumb. That's the 2 to 8 o'clock position, same as the 10 to 4 o'clock position. So basically, 26mm watch, this is definitely sort of within the lady Datejust size, definitely smaller than a mid-size. I can still wear this, but it's definitely an accessory for me. The smaller your wrist, the bigger the wrist presence, and therefore much more of a timepiece. The overall finish here, nice and high polished along the sides, and as you would find in an Oyster Perpetual, you have the satin brush finishing across the front of the case, going from top to bottom, tapering down with the lugs to the integrated bracelet. Sitting on the very front, we have the smooth or domed steel bezel, all high polish as well. All of this made in oyster steel. Oyster steel being Rolex's own proprietary blend of steel and the highest grades therein, as well as some other minerals to really make it a very, very high luster. Basically, incredibly beautiful, incredibly bright in any lighting situation, and still maintaining the integrity of the highest grades of steel. You also have the silver dial here, basically fitting in with the overall look of this watch, basically the silvery chromatic or chrome-like look here. So there's no specific color scheme that it goes with, which means that this is the most versatile when it comes to the color scheme of this watch. The dial itself has a sort of like that gear shade patterning that you'd see on Oyster Perpetual dates and Datejusts, where you have the sort of sunray or sunburst patterning on there. A little subtle on the silver because you get a lot more attention on the case and on the bezel. Not that that's a bad thing, it all fits together very nicely. 18 karat white gold hands as well as applied index markers. If we take a look at the luminescence here, I didn't actually test this earlier, but we're seeing it now. There's hardly any luminescence, basically just on the hour and minute hands. This is, again, a very old watch, and so you won't expect something like Chromolite to really come and save you in the darkest times of the night, but if you need it, they are there. You can see it with your eyes, no problem. The camera just had a little tough time picking it up because it's such a small watch, and the hour minute hands even smaller, but you can still see it at night, nice and bright. Before Chromolite, so I believe this is the Super Luminova. It has that green tint to them. Now, taking a look here at the dial itself, we also have basically the specification that it is an Oyster Perpetual date. There are watches of the same reference with the same case size, known as a Datejust or Lady Datejust, and they're basically the same when it comes to the overall capabilities. Hardly any differences. The differences are so small that I don't even need to lay them out here. Honestly, there's basically, for most people, there's no difference. Now, taking a look here at the crown functions, simply unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock position. The base position allows you to wind the watch, so about 20 to 30 full winds gets you to the full power reserve from a dead stop. Once you start feeling the resistance ramping up, that's when you can stop. Pull the crown out to the next position, very carefully here. You can then advance the date forward. Now, this is an older movement, so you can actually continue to wind the crown clockwise to advance it forward. It's about a quarter turn, maybe a little bit less than that, to advance it by one. Ticks forward very nicely, and the date in the aperture, nice and bolded with that white background and black text, giving you the highest contrast, so you always have a clear view of it. Very easy to read. Also, thanks to that sapphire crystal with the Cyclops lens, magnifying that date window small on the dial, nice and big to your eyes. Pull the crown out to the last position and note that there is a hacking function here. Stops at seconds hand, so you can then set the minute hand precisely wherever it needs to go, and thanks to the index marks on the dial itself, you can actually set the time nice and precise. Press the crown back in once you have the seconds hand, minute, and hour set up to a reference time to get it started up once again. and screw the crown back in tightly against the case to ensure the superior water resistance, about 100 meters or 330 feet below sea level. Nothing too different from Rolex, but still the same standard that they've kept for many, many years and decades at this point. So what makes all this work on the inside? Let me check my notes here. It is the 2135. So what does a 2135 entail? Well, when it was first introduced, it was demonstrated as the highest first-time pass rate of any movement tested by the official Swiss Chronometer Testing Institute. It has 20 millimeter diameter, 5.8 millimeter thickness, 29 joules. All of that together gives you 20, or I believe 42, yes, 42 hours of power reserve. Basically, that means you can wind the watch to its full potential, wear it on your wrist, and even the natural movements of your wrist will wind the perpetual rotor, which charges that power reserve, keeping it all the way up. If you set it down on a Friday evening, you can pick it up Sunday afternoon, basically, give it a little wind, and once you come back to Monday, you just put it back on your wrist. No need to wind the watch thereafter. Very good from Rolex there. You have also a Jubilee bracelet. When I'm zoomed out here, you can see it's a 5-piece link across. So you have the 3 links, intermediate, high polish, all oyster steel. Same with the outer links, also oyster steel, but sand brush finished and a little bit larger to give it a little bit more strength in the durability there. Nice and high polish along their flanks, satin brush finishing underneath. Looks excellent on the outside, feels even better on the inside. You also have the oyster folding clasp here with the raised Rolex crown logo, all satin brush finish, as you can see. Pull from the top to unhook it, and there you have the full Rolex stamped logo on the inside, full steel construction. You also have a little intermediate sizing here if you really need to, about 6 holes in total. So if you have this watch sized perfectly to your wrist, set it to a smaller position, and then you can move it outward as you need, but you will require some sort of tool, at least a paper clip or a very strong paper clip, to do that micro adjustment there. While I'm here, I'll try it on my wrist one more time. Again, this one's not really made for me because, well, as you saw earlier in the video, I did have a little bit of a hard time getting it over my hand, but here it is on my wrist. 7 inches in circumference. This watch, 26 millimeters in case size. It is rather small for me. If I can adjust it a little bit better here. Okay, now looking at it on the wrist, for me, pretty good in terms of the versatility, actually, when it comes to, you know, basically you can wear this with anything. The silver dial makes it incredibly versatile, probably the most versatile dial you'll ever get, aside from white or black even. But the mid-tone sort of silvery look goes great with anything, and still very much fits in with sort of like a black and gold color scheme, should you decide to go with that, or any other luxurious color scheme. It will go with that. It's very, very versatile in that regard. Now again, my wrist, 7 inches, kind of unrealistic for a watch like this size, but just to demonstrate, no space under the lugs. It fits very snug on me. Not that that's an issue. There's basically the Jubilee bracelet giving very, very low tolerance to the links here. So basically it will wick away sweat. It breathes, it allows the wrist to breathe, and it will never pinch your skin because, yeah, that's just how Rolex does. They've been doing this for many years and decades. No different even on these older 90s watches. So basically a very, very good watch in terms of the, I guess, overall look. Very versatile when it comes to the color scheme there. And again, the smaller your wrist, maybe down to even 5 inches in circumference, this will become a better timepiece for you. For me, kind of more of an accessory. Very, very, very pretty accessory, and also incredibly accurate with the 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate. 4 hertz basically means that it ticks 8 times per second. You get the same accuracy out of this as what you get from a modern day Oyster Perpetual, or even a Datejust, or a Lady Datejust, a 28 millimeter that they have these days. So you get the same exact functionality, just at a slightly reduced cost because this is an older model. But enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. As always, if you'd like to purchase this watch, or any other watch, new, used, or discontinued, we can get it for you here at Jazz Time. Links in the description below where you can get it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. Thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, the reference number for this one, 69160. This one, a Oyster Perpetual Date, silver dial, indexed hour markers, Jubilee bracelet. Forgot to specify that. Thanks for watching.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in Jazz Time, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.